Yeah. We just got our Ratchet, or wrench increased, right? Yeah, looks like it. Oh, yeah. I don't think I get my upgraded secret gun here. Which is unfortunate. No, I just run out of ammo instead. That's why I remember that area. I was like, I remember something happens here with my gun. What? I forgot, but something. So I'm kind of rushing through this area because, as I mentioned in the last video, I just played this section. I did 3 hours of recording, and have the majority of the footage, or not even record any of the footage, just record 3 hours of audio for footage that is now non-existent. So I'm kind of rushing through this area, just trying to speed things up. I think I wanted to get my nuke bomb thrower, whatever it's called. You know what it is. Did not have that in my quick slot selection thing, quick select, so I had to resort to that, to the blitz cannon. Now, I'm pretty sure the first time I tried this in the first recording session, I died. However, I think I die up here anyway, so be prepared for some hashtag production value. No, it's later. Never mind. It's later down the line that I screw up and die. Don't worry. Look who it is.
Hand over the experiment now.
I can't do that.
You have 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3.
Get wrecked. His mask fell off. And so did her clothes. What?
This changes nothing. Where's the experiment?
We have returned it to Mr. Fizzwidget.
Oh, you've just put the whole galaxy in imminent danger. But I don't have time to stand around explaining it to you. If you have any intention of fixing the mess you've made, watch this.
I swear to God I know that voice, and I still have not figured out where it's from.
Oh no! Good thing that wasn't little Susie. Here at the Megacorp testing facility, we make sure the products you buy are safe for you and your family. These are just a few of the products we've rejected to help keep you safe. The Tiny Tot Slingshot, the Nuclear Mousetrap, self-wedgifying underwear, and the Lawn Ninjas.
Best
So
item.
the next time your
ever.
toaster doesn't explode
Just
in your face,
anything.
say a little thank you to the Megacorp testing facility.
Wow, she's got a few bolts loose. What does a testing facility have to do with galactic danger?
I am unsure. However, I believe we should investigate that location.
Well, we're gonna need a new ship.
So, I thought she was from Futurama. Turns out she is. She's also in Recess. Said she was in Rugrats, but I can't find that to see who she was. This guy is pretty weird. She's in Baldur's Gate? Wow.
Sir?
Hey, that's my ship!
Possession is an illusion. Do not all things belong to the cosmos?
Oh, she plays Phil and Dill. Or
That's
Phil and Lil,
definitely
not
mine.
Dill.
This
Duh.
vessel suffers from wounded char. Only the
And the
power
mother.
of the crystals can hope to heal it.
Crystals, sir?
Yeah, she does.
Crystals, like those found in the desert beyond. Oh.
Well, we don't have any better ideas. Let's go grab a few crystals.
Actually, we do have a better idea. Before I go grab those crystals, and I'll explain the whole grab crystal thing later, I go down here because when I was first recording this, or first trying to record this, I forgot to go down this way, and I didn't even know there was a path this way, and it turns out the item that we need here is the only way to get the item, or to complete the next world. So I was like, fuck it, I might as well do it now before I forget. So the whole crystals thing he's talking about, we need 10 of them just to upgrade our weapon or repair our ship. However, there are a total of 100 crystals in that entire area. So I think after you collect the 10 and give it back, he repairs your ship and he's like, okay, if you give any more crystals, I will pay you money. And I think it's 1,000 bullets per crystal, per one crystal. Which, if you're counting that up, that is a total of 90,000 crystals that you can possibly get, which I totally go out of my way to get, because that is it would be a waste for me not to grab those. I think you get a skill point as well, Not sure what the skill point will do, like, at all, so I'm not really sure if there's a huge point to getting in the crystals. I think getting the skill point, I still get it. I mean, it's not like I can just avoid getting that skill point. I just don't know what the worth of it. And I'm pretty sure I die here, so I hopefully not die in this area, but down this route. So hopefully I just cut like all of it out and do some hashtag production value editing. Yeah, but apparently the voice actor for the girl, she's also in quite a few things. She's in Hey Arnold, the movie. I never watched Hey Arnold that much as a kid. So she's also in Courage the Cowardly Dog, another TV show I'd never really watched. Someone's like, oh my god, what the fuck's wrong with you? I'm like, I'm sorry. Rugrats, yeah, she was Phil, Lil, and their mother, which is a weird combination. She plays three quarters of that one family. She was also in Law and Order 2. That's a video game. Okay, Dr. Deanna Quinn. Okay, Duck Dodgers. Oh, she was in one episode. Never mind. I got really excited there for a second. Yeah, I thought I've heard that voice before. She also plays in. Wait, go back. That was Dexter's Laboratory. She played the mother. Let me double check that. I swear to God, I just saw that. Yeah, the mother, the computer, and mom, computer, Dexter's mom. Just in case you weren't aware of who the mom was. Yeah, so I don't do any editing. That was poor on my part. Looks like I'm just gonna speed it through this entire section because my editing skills must have diminished when I was really angry that I had to. My anger diminished my editing skills. Apparently that's how it went down. I thought I edited some of this part out, but whatever. Not really going to complain. Since at least I've recorded this freaking footage. Okay, yeah. I forgot the quick select. You can bounce between two weapons, but it's kind of finicky when you do try and bounce between two weapons. So I'm trying to avoid as much fighting as I can, because we've already been through this area. So I was like, okay, I should probably just edit this part out. Apparently, I don't. So there's that. I'm an idiot. So, but then again, since I have to replay this entire section after playing 3 hours worth of footage, I'm pretty sure you already are aware that I am an idiot, so I'm glad we have that established. And I don't think I think there's like 3 more enemies along this path, and then we get to the item. I was like, god damn it. Or not 3, it looks like there's a few more than that. 4? Was there 4 or 5? I missed the guy on the left. 4. Okay, well this is the item. Not really sure if this is worth it, but I mean, I have to get it anyway for another area. The reason why I don't really feel like it's worth it is because I don't like this item. It's the glider, and essentially, since I suck at flying missions in space, they've now given me the chance to suck at flying missions on the planets. And yeah, flying missions in general are just I just suck at them so much. So this track is not too bad, but the one back in the factory took me like 4 or 5 times to do in the first recording session. I think I do better second go round, probably because I just spent like 4 or 5 times doing it prior to actually recording my attempt. So, and they give you a platinum bolt. I keep wanting to say titanium so badly. Okay, so now we start collecting the crystals. I think I cut out the majority of the crystals. Because there are 100, and I decided to go out of my way to find all 100 crystals before handing them in. It's funny because he tells you to only go collect 10, and he'll collect the rest for money afterwards, but he won't tell you about that until you give him the 10 and watch the cutscene where he repairs the ship. So I think I have the next 2 minutes. Oh, that's right. We talked to this guy, another familiar face. Or not another, but a familiar face.
Put it in the slot.
Excuse me? This is a kid's game.
The weapon you want modified. Put it in the slot.
Oh, I get it. You make weapon modifications.
Yep. I can take your puny little weapon, and with a few, tweaks, I can turn it into a powerful piece of equipment.
Sure.
Look, you want me to hook you up or what? I can't hang around here all day.
So this is what you use the platinum bolts for. I think I mentioned in the last video. There are some pretty cool mods. You have an acid mod for the blitz cannon, a lock-on mod for the heavy lancer, and a shock mod for your turrets. I waste all my bullets to get the lock-on mode, just because.
This weapon has a lock-on mod. Hold both L2 and R2 to lock on to enemies.
Yes, thank you. So the reason why I get the lock-on mod for the rifle, for the heavy lancer, is because the heavy lancer, it's a pretty decent weapon. You have 300 bullets, and it does some okay damage. The problem with it is that there's no way for you to make sure all those bullets get, like, hit. So, which is kind of unfortunate. So the lock-on mod just, helps you actually land those bullets, so you're not just wasting them. And I'm pretty sure for my controller for the PS2 is kind of weird and janky sometimes, because whatever reason the L2 and the L1 are swapped, and so is my R1 and R2. So when it tells me to hold down the L2 and R2, I have to hold on the L1 and R1. I mean, that's as weird as it gets. But yeah, it also helps you fight a lot of the enemies that try and leave. I don't know, a lot of the flying enemies that move around, because it's kind of hard to try and keep hitting them while they're trying to fly around and away from you. So I think I'll be editing or having some hashtag production value somewhere in the next 4 seconds. There we go. That looks really weird and terrible. Not sure I'm going to use that again. So now we have all 100 crystals. Woo! And we got a skill point. Not sure if the skill point is actually going to do anything for us. If it's going to do anything at all. But we give the 10 crystals to the guy to repair the ship. These aren't considered the ones he will give you money for. So, just in case you were wondering. Boom. Ship's repaired.
That was pretty impressive.
It was. Like, it just
Bring me
didn't
more
do anything.
crystals, and I'll pay you cold hard bolts.
Huh?
Oh.
You
And
can earn fast amounts of bolts by exploring the desert and finding crystals.
actually it's 10,000 per crystal. Because we just got 90,000. Or am I doing my math wrong? I'm doing my math wrong. I'm an idiot. I'll just shut up. I can't believe I have to check this. Yeah, it's only 1,000 crystals per. I was right. Jesus, 1,000 bullets per crystal. So just racked up, 90,000 crystals.
See if you
So
can find anything worth watching.
it's not too hard to find the crystals. It just take a while.
Welcome
It's
back
20
to Behind the
20 to 30 minutes.
In yet another setback for the embattled Captain Quark,
Oh yeah,
the
this is funny.
Galactic Court ordered him to pay 6 billion bolts in damages to citizens suffering from personal hygienator syndrome. Only 2 days later, Quark was arrested trying to flee to Poketaru. The one-time hero, now full-time Zero, was placed in custody awaiting trial. But the next day it was discovered that he had escaped.
He had flushed
Flushing
himself to freedom.
We will return to Behind the Hero.
I don't understand how that works at all.
What a nut. I almost miss that guy sometimes. Almost.
I don't understand how flushing yourself to freedom is actually a thing that can happen. But regardless, we will not, we won't judge Quark too much, okay? We'll cut him some slack. He's going through a rough time of his life. Oh, it's this area, yes. This is the factory that you needed the glider. And if you don't get the glider, then you kind of get screwed over. And I didn't realize that. So I came here, finished one of the objectives, not the other. Didn't finish this objective. And then I went to the next planet that they introduced after finishing the objective that I did here. And then I was like, okay, I'll just get the glider in the next world. And I got something along the lines of the glider, and it turned out it was not the glider. And I was like, God damn it. What the actual heck? Where is this glider? I'm pretty sure I die here. In this area by this guy. Because as I said, I was trying to rush through this area because I had already finished this and now I have to replay it in order to have footage for it. So if you go into the lights, they spot you. If you aggravate them and make the red light, they shoot